Hey, Shalom, Markins, Rukam, Pashan, James London, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Chakodash. Want to give double honors unto the elders, the apostles of James, and Shalom out there to the whole full let's, pushing truth and all sincerity. Got this article here from the Daily Mail, right? And I'm going to entitle this one, Mark just don't seem to want to go away, right? And, I know a lot of the other camps, really want to bury your head in the sand, when it comes to, the MOTB. You don't really want to properly address it, when it's quite evident, what the MOTB is. Okay, us brothers and, beginning of our elders and apostles here at JMS, they've been breaking it down for years, right? And what we've been saying seems to keep popping up, man. Keeps popping up, again and again and again, right? And it ain't going away. Ain't going nowhere. Okay, not until these prophecies are fulfilled. All right? It ain't what you other camps are saying. All right? What we are saying here at GMS, beginning of our elders and apostles, is what keeps coming up, man. All right? That's what's coming to pass. Okay, this is the future. Okay, brief though it may be. All right, but Esau is, trying to push this, and it is part of his agenda. All right, so as you can see here, the title here says, "Would you implant a tiny debit card CHIP in your hand?" Right, because that's how we do our contactless payments, right? It's through the RFID or NFC chip that is in the cards. The same way your phone does it, the same way your Oyster card does it here in the UK. All right, it's that little chip, right, that makes those payments, makes those transactions. All right, it says forget fingerprint or facial recognition, right? Because there's a lot of that technology out there, which they use, the biometrics and stuff like that. But is it really what Esau wants to use ultimately? And the answer is no. It's not ultimately. I mean, he's gonna use that in conjunction, yeah. But he wants something physical, something physically to attach you to the Internet of Things, man. Okay, to connect you into his system, his new system. All right, and that means it's got to be in you. It's got to be a part of you. All right, it says forget fingerprint or facial recognition. Biometric payment is being touted as the future. All right, and yeah, it is. Okay, it's just a matter of time until they push this. All right, and Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 3 says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak." Right, you might not want to believe this now, man. Not just you camps out there, but people that come across the vision, you might not want to believe it, that this is where this is all going to end up. Right, that Esau's going to be out here trying to get everybody to take his MARK, or take this CHIP. You might not think that that's what he's going to do, but just give it time. Give it time, man. Right? And when this starts happening, man, people out there, especially Israelites, are going to be asking a lot of questions, man. Questioning yourself, questioning these scriptures, questioning the doctrines of your leaders and whatever, right? Because you're going to be put on edge, man. Right? And that's why it's important to know these scriptures for yourself, man. Right? It's important to know and have the 100% understanding, man. So you're not in doubt, you're not in fear, you're not in a state of confusion. Right? The scriptures say knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of thy times. When this is going down, we ain't gonna be panicking, man. We ain't gonna be confused and if it is or if it isn't and all this. But we're not gonna be double-minded and all this business, because we already affirmed in our spirit that this is what it is, right? And to stay away from it. Okay, we're not gonna be and ahhing, wondering if it's okay or not. Okay, when Esau starts to do this. All right. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Right? It ain't here right now. I mean, people are out there taking it, right? But Esau's not he's not forcing it. He's not marketing it hard yet. He ain't doing that yet. So you could say, well, it ain't that, something else, because it ain't happening. All right, but wait for it. It will not tarry, right? It will surely come. Okay, it's just a matter of time, man. And like I said, it's gonna keep popping up, right? Until Esau has everybody sitting in a booth, right, taking this damn thing, just like you had people sitting in a damn booth taking the venom. All right, he already preparing you for that. He already prepared you for this moment in time where you're gonna be going down to the booths and getting implanted, all that business. So he's already set your mind up for it already. All right, and all it is in creating a scenario in order to, kind of suggest this or enforce this, however he's gonna go about it. All right, because this place is about to collapse, man, and all hell's gonna break loose. All right, and people are gonna be wanting some kind of stability. All right, and this will be part of Esau's solution. Okay, best believe. All right. But yeah, it says it will surely come, it will not tarry. Okay, the time is coming. All right, time is coming. All right, this is from Romans, Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. It says, he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Right, and we know where these where they want to be putting these things. You would have the picture here, right? They put the picture up there. I didn't. Right? They said they want to put it there, right? So we all know what that's about, right? The other one is in the forehead, right? Okay, and you got a certain man working on that tech. All right. So that no man might buy or sell, right? The transactions, payments, right? That's the future payment system, right? It says and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark. You're gonna need one of these, just much like you need, these. For instance, right? Oyster cards here in the UK, or in London rather, should I say, because it's not everywhere. You can't get on the bus or the train without that. That has to be the method of payment. Or your bank, your debit or credit card. It can't be cash. It cannot be cash. Okay, the payment system on the transport network has to be via RFID, contactless payments. So you ain't got one of those, you ain't getting on. Right, so it'd be easy for them to shut. No, we don't accept that no more. It won't take much for them to do that, right? So unless you have this in your persons, right, you ain't buying or selling. Okay, you're not gonna be able to buy and sell, right? In verse 17, that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. All right. So it's surely something that is on its way. Okay, and this technology, fulfills these for lack of a better word, parameters. These conditions. All right. It's Titus chapter 1 verse 15. So unto the pure all things are pure, but unto them that are defiled and unbelieving is nothing pure, and even their mind and conscience is defiled, right? So you know you got guys that don't want to believe that MOTB is what we say it is, you know, being the RFID, you know, implantable, right? They don't want to believe that, fine, but it just means the Lord ain't dealing with you. You can't see it. The Lord is not allowing you to see it, right? You got your mind in a daze, man, right? Because you're not of His. Okay, so you can't believe it. You don't want to believe that. You know, you want to believe in these other goofy reasons, all right, that don't make no damn sense. It's from Romans 11 verse 7. It says, "What then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded." The only ones that can see this and understand this are the elect of Israel. All right, if you're not of the elect of Israel, you will not see it. You cannot see it. All right, you're gonna end up taking the MARK, man, the MOTB. You're gonna end up taking that if you can't see it. That's why it's important for you to know. This is why we're out here blowing the trumpet, man, to warn our people, right? Not to take it, but if the Lord ain't dealing with you, you ain't gonna believe it. All right, and you're gonna be in such a messed up state of mind because of everything that's gonna be going on. Okay, all you're gonna be doing is looking for a way to survive, man, and you're gonna believe that Esau can provide you that way to survive. You ain't gonna put your trust in the Lord. Okay, and ultimately that's what's gonna get you destroyed. Okay, but this is what we're warning you about. Okay, but the Lord have put that spirit of blindness on the people. Okay, so that they can't get it, right? Verse 8 says, "According as it is written, God hath given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear unto this day." The Most High did that. Right? David said, "Let the table be made a snare and a trap and a stumbling block and a recompense unto them." Right? These words, these scriptures, okay, you're not getting that understanding to them. Okay, even though you're hearing them from us and the elders and apostles, you're hearing the breakdowns, but you can't receive them. Right? So your table is become a snare. Right? So let their eyes be darkened, that they may not see, and bow down their back always. All right. So the Lord is preventing you from getting it. You know, the Lord is preventing you from getting it, even though it's plain in your face. All right. You're being spiritually blocked. Okay, the Lord blocked you. All right. And I want to close up with this. This is Matthew chapter 13, verse 14. It says, this is Yahushua said this, right? It says, "And in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah, which saith, By hearing ye shall hear, and shall not understand." So like I said, even though you physically hear it, you know, you hear the words that we speak, you hear the breakdowns that we're giving, you can't receive it, right? It says, "By hearing ye shall hear and shall not understand, and seeing ye shall see and not perceive." Right? It's like the saying, you know, it falls on deaf ears. It's not that you didn't hear it, you know, but you ain't acknowledged it, man. You're not understanding it, not acknowledging it, right? So it ain't no benefit to you. You ain't hearing it. All right, so for this people's heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed, lest at any time they should see with their eyes and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart, and should be converted, and I shall heal them. You're being prevented of being healed, because the Most High don't want you, man. If you're not of the elect, the Most High does not want you, so He's gonna keep you in that deaf and blind state. Okay, so you can receive judgment. All right. But what does the Lord go and say now? Right? It says, "But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear." Right? The elect are given the ears and eyes, right, to hear and to see. Okay, for us, we see these things clearly. We understand what all this is about. This is just some random technology that's just going to be in the world and have no impact, you know, that doesn't play a part in prophecy. Okay, like I said, these things keep popping up, man, and it's going to be something, man. Okay, and it just so happens to fit prophecy, you know. So that's high on the alert radar, you know. People should be paying close attention to this. All of Israel should be paying close attention to this. But you got these other camps that make it sound like, nah, don't worry about that. Like that shouldn't even be on your radar, man. You know, it's not even on the radar of possibilities, man. It's just crazy. You know, and you know, you're either very sold out or very deaf and blind. You know, and most time make you deaf and blind. All right, but for us, it's plain to see, right? So blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. Verse 17, for verily I say unto you that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see, and have not seen them. Right? Because Lord picky, man. Lord pick who he wants to give this revelation to, or this knowledge to, or whatever. Ain't for everybody, man. Right? This is and to hear those things which ye hear and have not heard them. Right? But you've been given the opportunity to hear. Okay, we've shown you, we've gone through the breakdowns. Okay, we've shown you the evidences and, you know, the agendas of Esau and what he trying to achieve, and, you know, for us it's a foregone conclusion of what this is all about, or what's going to happen. But you got others out there that are, you know, dragging their feet with it, man. You know, in denial. You know. But, you know, like we understand, it's been gifted to the elect, man. It's not possible for everyone to see it, everyone to get it, to everyone to be, you know, be warned and to understand this. We understand that, so, you know, we're not gonna get too mad, but you got to do our job as well, man. So we got to put it out there for the elect to hear. That's part of our job. So whoever have ears to hear, let him hear. Right? That's just what it is, right? And who don't want to hear, don't hear it. Really simple as that, man. We ain't losing no sleep. All right, we're here for the elect's sake. All right, but like I said, you're gonna see more and more of this as we move forward, you know, and we're gonna see it become more prominent and important, okay, in the society, okay, when this place falls apart. All right, so, you know, with that, I'm gonna say shalom, and Lord, when this was edifying, and I'll catch you brothers and sisters on the next video, man. So next time I say shalom.